We may begin.
Are you giving the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1?
Yeah, we're not streaming live. It's just
Okay.
being
Right.
recorded for her own.
So in our last session, we talked about, well, you resolved your deal with the red man and asked them to owe you a favor, and then you got back and went on to talk to the other characters and met Shanta's new character, and then you proceeded to follow the message to your favorite vampire, Benwood, where he explained what the dragon scroll really does and why people are apparently fighting over it like crazy. And the group had a long discussion. And so today we're dealing with the results of your discussion, which I understand says Alara, Nerif, Rosa, and Alara's friends return in time to find out about the binding runes. They use Verity's sigil key so that their descendants can carry down the information to the present, and Hayes will get the information from the descendant and come to the party with it. Is this correct? Oh, okay.
Tia will be the new captain,
Tia will
the new
rejoice that
project
he's now
manager.
number one. And okay, so what exactly is Verity's sigil key? Can you describe this?
I just came back. You're talking about Variety Suzuki? It is, let me look at this thing. Okay. It is a memento from a Harmonian officer from him. So it's some sort of like, what do you call it? It's a token? Like a steel token with like a sun icon on it. It looks like a coin, but it's like this thin steel thing with a token on it. Yeah. Like a sun icon on it. That's
Sun
his sigil
coin.
key. Yeah. It's a silver sun coin thing. Aram.
Fair enough.
Remember that guy?
The dash one.
This before times.
All right.
Silver token thing.
Are you sure you want to reveal to them that you're traveling in time?
And you're using tongue, so everyone would understand.
No, that's irrelevant. But like being
A one-way mission.
one-way mission. All right. So Alara is going to talk to them.
Mermaid Man.
Okay. What Alara does go arrange to see the Seagate houses, and perhaps they have left to their various mission tasks. It seems Edward may have encouraged things along.
Expedited things.
And well, as far as Alara is led to be informed, they have been sent to various corners of Zendikar according to their expertise, because it seems more plausible for them to work as such rather than together where they'll squabble. All right. I would say Alara's mom takes this in stride because this is not the first time Alara has volunteered for a mission that has been described generously by the authorities of Vithalanos as having a low percentage chance of success.
Yep. And then he will hand you the silver coin with the sun. You have to, okay, here's what Aram taught him, right? You hold this coin in your hand and you think of a beautiful daisy flower. That's how you activate the key. Beautiful daisy flower. Specifically under the bright sun.
No, Alara from Vithalanos cannot picture a beautiful daisy flower under a bright sun.
Under the bright sun, specifically. That is how you activate the key. The governor saw the fated ones.
Sadly, I want to say Verity doesn't have. I was going to ask, do you have silent image or minor illusion? How does the
Why?
flower look like?
I
Sure.
think I don't know what's a
We
fake
know what
daisy,
flower.
right?
I know, but
We'll be fine.
But yeah, he will say it's probably either the fated ones or the governors. Yeah, they are a faction and they have their own records. So these are the long-lived factions.
Well, hopefully it does work because there was a point before there were no factions.
Mm-hmm. But I think Sigil is much longer than the
I remember
time.
there was something in the lore about like them trying being too ambitious and the Lady of Pain did stuff and then a new bunch of factions came to replace.
But that is after our arc, because
Yeah.
that after our arc is where everything breaks apart. But right now the factions are still around. So
Yeah.
yeah. Governors, the GUVNERs, NER. Governors. Your best bet is probably the governors.
Yeah,
because,
I think so too.
Yeah. The lawmakers.
The lawful people.
Yes, the lawful. Verity will not. So he will not solemnly. I shall.
Wait, how come she needs? Oh wait, it's okay. The sending, so talking to the houses, and then the sending was on the same day as the rat man and all that, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the next day is sending from you. Okay. Okay. Let me see if the questions have been. Wait, okay, the questions might change on a day. Will we return to the time we were originally in? Let me.
Is this a right path to save? Is this a path to saving Ark?
Well, so the question is this the right path to saving Ark? Is it?
Do you want to change your question?
What question do you want it to be? Yes?
Shah cut off?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, I got cut off.
Okay, you're back.
Yeah.
Hello, you're back.
Yeah, back.
Yeah.
We couldn't hear anything you said.
Okay, start with what's the first commune question again? All right, so let's see. Where are you currently standing? Okay, so where your hands break the surface, the water ripples gently, spreading out little ripples that intersect with each other, and the disturbance causes even more ripples to spread forth until the entire bowl is a shaking surface of various ripples. Well, give me a wisdom check, Alara. Or knowledge religion also works, or I think wisdom is probably better for you. Your best guess is this response harkens to the fact that water is still until disturbed and can change in many ways after that. Yep. Well, what's the next question? I see you. Will we return to the time we were originally in, and will we be able to find the information we need in entirety?
Oh, right, right, right.
Okay.
Um,
We did.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking during the
I think
action.
not
action.
after, because after we done it, there is a concern
Yeah.
that they might not trust you enough to give you
Yeah,
information.
I'm thinking before. Like
Yeah.
we have to
Yeah,
we have to do the work.
Yeah.
Is this a new question? Okay, type it
Question
out. I
two.
think it's better.
Yeah. It's like that joke where the bank robber's like, yo, I have this new plan. We don't even have to rob the bank. We just go in undercover and then they willingly give us the money. We just need to do work.
Right, take your time to think, Shah.
I was thinking, right, that there are some spells that are allowed in Tasha's book, so that's why I asked
I
you
don't
this
want to
question.
deal with Tasha's book at all right now.
Yeah, I
Like, I
understand.
would
I
only
understand.
either allow it at the start of a campaign, but not halfway through or later, because the stuff is that game changing.
Mm-hmm.
Binding runes?
Binding?
Binding of
Binding?
what's it? What bind what?
Eldrazi?
Oh, you mean the Eldrazi Titans?
The Titans? The Eldrazi Titans? The ancient ones?
Do you mean
The ancient evils?
Hedrons?
The Eldrazi? What
Yeah, the Eldrazi Titans. Not just
Yeah.
Eldrazi. They are, I think they're specifically called Eldrazi Titans because,
Because Eldrazi, they are still Eldrazi creatures,
yeah.
but I think you are looking for the Titans.
Yep, they are that. But I mean, out of character, we know those are not their real, real body anyway.
Mm-hmm.
They're just too powerful. I think Arc is ARK, right? I'm always thinking like ARK. Arc.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a big boat.
Yep. But it's a world.
Where is it? Oh, it's in the Roll20.
It's in row 20.
Row 20.
Would we be able to gain all the required knowledge for saving Ark if we arrive before the Eldrazi Titans are bound?
And this is
Or is a big word.
Immediately before.
immediately before.
It
Yeah,
doesn't-
okay.
Once upon a
How?
time in a galaxy
Yeah, before this,
far away.
how about say, like we know where is it, but asking the commune, maybe you say during the construction of set binding
Hedrons or something.
or bindings of the hedrons.
I don't know, man. I want to go after.
Okay, is that your question, Alara?
Sure.
All right, let me just give you a quick check here.
I think one of the problem our group will face is because none of us are really planeswalker, and the people who binds the Eldrazi Titans are planeswalker. They'll just be like, "Poop, we out." And you can find them.
Alara, where your hands again intersect with the water surface, the water starts to climb up your hand in strange rippling patterns, almost snake-like, playing around your wrists, as you have previously once done so with shade water to make little moving shapes. Except this one sort of runs up your wrists and forms interlocking patterns in between them before falling back into the bowl.
Interlocking patterns. Looks like, I don't know, trapped? Net?
Interlocking like net.
Chains?
Wow.
In between the two wrists.
Oh,
I am bound.
Ooh.
I don't like it. Hands are tied.
You might be bound.
Hands are tied. Not great. Okay, third question. if we go after the Eldrazi Titans are bound, will we be able to deliver the information we need to Haze in
I'll type that out
entirety?
again.
Yeah, I'll copy paste. Well,
Boom, 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 boom.
But really, this cleric things is great for lawyers.
There's sometimes I wish I don't want to look at grammar and then like, yeah, it's just, I know what you mean. Yeah, sure.
If we go after Eldrazi Titans are bound, will we be able to deliver the information we need to Haze in entirety? Go after Eldrazi. The water turns cold.
that's a big
That's-
no. So definitely go before, but it's still shaky.
Or is it because haze is, or what your question is, haze is not there at that exact time, so you won't able to pass a message to haze?
No, the intention is.
But I mean, like, based on wording lah.
It's done. So we go before.
Yes.
All right.
First-hand accounts from us actually doing the things is better than second-hand accounts from people telling us what was done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because if you
By the
go
way,
after bound,
Assuming
By the
we
way,
don't
I'm proud
die.
of you all for having all these thoughts and planning and all that.
Sorry?
I'm proud of you all players for having all this discussion and thoughts and all this, which is quite a big difference from when the game started.
Wow.
we were chatting for so long.
I know, it's like 3 weeks, man. Okay.
But this is like high level planning and stuff.
We really do not want any more inheritance thing, man.
All right, what's the next thing you
Okay.
do?
Sending to Kavros. Information retrieval, possibility of no return. Team are myself, Rosa, Ahe, Nerif. If fruitful, Tia will have Tial. It's one word. Have information in 24 to 48 hours, departing evening.
2, 3, 4. Well, actually, I think you have room for Tia will if you need to, but
It's okay. It's just,
Instinctual.
yeah, just compress everything,
Yeah.
make things small.
Have you not done summarizing your essay?
Tia is a very weird word to put. Tiao.
Tial.
Tia will become TL.
Tial.
It's a new name.
Let me see.
Okay, well, while that's happening, should we ask Suvrak or should we ask one of the planeswalkers to help?
Last time,
Are the
Suvrak
planeswalkers
takes a
okay?
while to come back, right?
They didn't come with
They,
us, so I
they
don't know where
are
they went.
up now. Yeah, but they are up now. Well, they are awake and conscious.
Yeah. So that's the question. Do you wanna call Suvrak or do you wanna ask one of them? Just needs a big old sending.
I think asking one of the ones that we recently, did things with would be better.
I
'Cause-
believe so. But which one?
Unless they're like recovering now.
I mean, it's
The
just
person that you have the best relationship with.
it's just which one?
I don't know.
Mind blocky man.
I feel like
Jace, the
Yeah,
nice
Jace. I
paladin,
think Jace would have better
not the
chance.
elf lady. She
No, elf
doesn't
ladies-
seem very friendly.
we don't
Do
really
you
have
know
rapport with
Chandra?
her.
the defender guy?
don't-
You
that-
and Chandra go way back.
No.
No,
Alara's
but the
not gonna ask
defender guy is
Chandra to
more
do
friendly though.
anything.
The defender, or I forgot what his name. Gideon is more
Gideon.
friendly
Yes,
though.
Gideon.
Gideon is more friendly though.
Yes.
mean-
and
We could ask both.
we've known Jace for longer.
Yeah, we've known Jace for longer. He knows we're dependable.
Alright, Kavrov's response is this. Affirmative, soldier. Commendations, posthumous or otherwise. Inform if personal support required. Protocol be damned. Will respond immediately.
Wow. Kavros personal support, man.
Okay, not that we're gonna have to. Musics will be on
Actually-
another timeline.
We never actually know Kavros Senior. We only know Kavros Junior.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Kavros Senior.
Huh?
Yeah, this is Kavros Senior, not Kavros Junior.
I don't remember. It has been long.
Inheritance Kavros is a Kavros Junior.
Right. You're okay.
Ah.
I forgot. Completely forgot. Okay, so that is done, and then I'm gonna ask Nerif if he can send in to Hayes to go to the Sigil Library and ask for the banana tome and wait for what were we sending?
Are you going to ask
Jace
Suvrak?
Okay,
or
okay.
Suvrak? I don't know.
I think Jace is better. Maybe
Yeah,
Jace.
because we've never spoken to Suvrak before in our
Yeah,
lives.
Yeah.
Jace will be better.
Okay. So before Nerif does the sending, Alara is gonna send to Jace.
Okay.
Verity will give Jace a talent so that Hayes will know that it's Verity who endorses this action, because Hayes will be so confused if Jace disappears.
Can I eat this? Okay.
Ah, a meal.
Very very loosey goosey, because I just thought of the other planeswalker that we actually worked with, like just now, slipped my mind. Jace, we need your help.
Okay, wait, now Verity gives what talon?
Drake's talent. You know the Drake that we fought way back in the Akau Mountains?
Nice. That was when you were
Drake's-
still thinking of Hayes and all that, right?
Yes. He's still... Yeah, because of that we stopped fighting things that we can feed to Hayes, so...
Well, the good thing is, drakes are not exactly a common thing in Sigil.
Ah. Yeah, give that to Hayes.
I mean, given what Sigil is like, anything that like annoys the population enough is going to get shot out of the sky with a ballista sooner or later.
Other than Cranium Rats, you just cannot get rid of pests.
You know, it's like when you play Skyrim and then there are those stupid flying bird things that attack you. And
Oh, yeah.
so it's like those have been cleared out of Sigil a long time ago.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Okay.
okay. All right, Jace. Yeah, you're sending.
See you. She's going to go. We need your help. Can you travel between Sigil and here to fetch a friend? This is imperative. Can we speak at the compass point in 1 hour?
There's some pause before the response is yes and yes.
Yes, okay. I tell the group we're going to the compass point real quick, like
All right.
in 1 hour, I guess. Well, we can go before an hour just to do stuff, and then immediately after we arrive, I'm going to call Tia and Ahe and then brief her on the plan and prepare to say our goodbyes. So she's been briefed. So she has to go get the commander. When everything is done, she has to go debrief Hayes when he gets here eventually.
Okay, let me see what Tia's role is. Tia to
I'm
port.
gonna give her guidance.
Okay, so Tia. Okay, Suvrap's not in the plan anymore, is it?
No.
The role
Okay,
of
so
Suvra
Nerif
played
to.
by Jace.
Okay, so Nerif is to sending Hayes to go to the Sigil Library and ask for the banana tome.
Banana
Oh my
toe.
god! So
Yep.
imagine if some random guy wrote a book on bananas.
Exactly.
Like
It would
some
be
kind
innocuous enough for people to be like, well, what do I want to know about fucking bananas for? But secretly, it's very important.
Well, no, I imagine someone wrote a book on actual bananas, and then like your book got lent out, and then they returned it with disappointment, saying there's no banana.
There's no bananas
This
here.
isn't what I thought at all.
Lies.
What is this nonsense? What are Eldrazi? Huh?
Okay, so ask Nerif to sending Hayes to go to Sigil Library and ask for the banana tome and wait for Jace to fetch you to Alpha Town. Tia will explain on arrival. Okay, so Tia basically just
Tia's reception.
okay. Tia to port Hayes to group Tia Tina after debrief and copying the date. Okay, so Tia is informed that a lizard folk is going to have to be briefed. So Tia starts asking in great detail about the ways lizard folk work, because she needs to figure out just how much she needs to dumb down things.
And Verity was saying, assist you when we meet Hayes.
Okay, so Tia won't be alone in explaining the plan, is it?
Yeah.
Most likely.
Verity is not going into the gate, so he will be next to Tia when Hayes comes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. What else? Because that's the
Tia
only
is
thing.
like reducing vocabulary to this is a thing.
Oh, good. No eat. Banana. Yes. That is all I wrote down for this stuff. Nerif to sending to Hayes about the sigil.
When is Nerif do the sending?
After Jace agrees to do the thing, I guess.
Yeah.
After Jace agrees to do it. Okay.
Because I need to tell Hayes when to go, right?
Yeah, it's not the library anymore because we're passing it to what is
Governor, is it?
the governor.
Yeah, the governors.
Yeah, the governors will have a hold on it,
Okay, so
but it will be addressed
Their
specifically
office?
to Hayes. Yeah, is it an office? Like what's the governor's place
I
of
think of it
office?
as a government building. So,
Okay.
yeah, it'll be full of like bureaucratic stuff and records and so forth.
I get Tia to write the most bureaucratic letter addressing only Hayes with reference to this time and that nobody else should have access to this book otherwise. Because she's good at that.
Alright, Tia starts eagerly penning a message that would probably look like Morse code to anyone else.
She's good at legalese.
It's like 5 EULA agreements could fit in there.
Okay, very good, very good. Okay.
Okay, is that everything else? And the next thing is Jace, or is there more stuff first?
I think that's it. Yeah, that's all she has to do.
how many words is sending? 25?
25, yeah.
Okay, so what's the next step?
Assuming Jace says yes and knows who Hayes is.
Alright, so we
Can we
move on
just
to
describe?
Jace. You move on to
Or
the
is it-
compass point, and where you meet Jace, Nissa, and Gideon, and Chandra as well, though she seems to have been drinking. And they look all a bit concerned. Jace speaks first. So I understand there's a plan.
I nod. I'm very serious and kind of worried, but mostly very serious about it. We found a possible way, but it involves going through the gate, and we cannot foresee us coming back here. It's technically a strike recon team of 4 of us, and hopefully we would be able to get the documents back to Sigil and
We can
to.
provide conveyance if necessary.
Sorry, what?
We can provide conveyance if necessary. It doesn't seem like they know anything about time traveling, so they assume it's locational.
It's not just location, it's time. We've been told that we'll be going before the first binding of the Eldrazi Titans. It will be a means for us to learn how to bind them, be there in that situation, and then deliver the documents well in the past, through the ages, to our friend who will bring it here.
Jace asks if you're able to elaborate the beginning to ending of plan to them, because they want to be as on board as much as possible.
Okay, I
Yeah,
go
fill them in.
through the whole sequence.
Be like, all right, so here's the plan. And
Okay,
then,
so you reveal what the scrolls are capable of.
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
it's like heist explanation style to them.
Heist,
Well,
okay.
first,
It's
this.
a movie
then-
montage. But we have to remind you, we're not going to the past to change anything. We'll be doing a lot of work in the background. We'll be doing a lot of nondescript activities that will hopefully not change anything.
Jay says, even so, after the usage of this device, we would like to take it and make sure it is never used again.
You will have to speak to anyone about that. I'm afraid after I pass through the gates, my authority is very much diminished.
Understood. As long as you're aware that such a device should never fall into the wrong hands.
Of
Better
course,
to fall into no hands, even.
if you could destroy it, which I highly doubt considering its power and tenacity. But in these kind of situations, we do have to use it.
We understand your cause, but let's hope there's no second time. So they discuss with each other quite heatedly about the various merits of such a plan. And in the end, there's a tenuous agreement between them that while there's no saying what might happen in the past, well, there's no saying what will happen in the future either right now. So Jace nods and says, very well, I'm prepared to assist. If my colleagues can be of any assistance as well, do let them know.
Perhaps one book is not just enough waiting in time. If you could give us a direction to where to put other tomes. I know it sounds very stupid to call it a banana tome, but we have a history of saying bananas. But it has to be Sigil.
Jace thinks about this and says, I've been to Sigil on occasion, A strangely chaotic yet organized place. How bad is it if this banana tome falls into wrong hands?
Well, the assumption is we find how to bind titans, which it looks to me has the power of some sort of deity. If it falls into the wrong hands, perhaps knowledge for binding deities would be out and about.
Very well, so it can only be put in secure locations. I have an idea then. We can leave a message with the governors, as you call them. And what was the second place?
The second place, according to Verity, would be the. Let me scroll.
The fated
The
ones.
fated ones.
Yes, those an unpleasant bunch, but yes, it can be done. As extra precaution, do you know what a secret chest is?
No.
More
Okay, he explains what a Leoman secret chest is.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
So basically, instead of leaving the banana tome with them, he leaves a means of reaching the secret chest and retrieving the tome.
I see.
So it's an additional layer of precaution. So anyone asking for
Sounds
banana
like a
tome doesn't
good
get an
idea.
actual book.
So, a little bit of a treasure hunt, then?
So whoever
For
hides
those-
the banana tome
Yeah, for
will
those.
have to put it in a secret chest instead.
In other words, for those who don't know that the banana tome is a red herring, so to speak, is a means to finding the chest. They won't be able to find the chest, but if you were part of this group and you know where the chest was, it wouldn't be a problem.
Well, Jay says he's able to provide the replica to access the chest. So maybe instead of just a Drake Talon to give to Hayes, he can give the replica needed to access it.
Okay, let me just read the spell because I don't understand how it works. Neomans.
Ignore the 60 days part because time is going to be very strange for the next part.
Wait, but how do I use the chest if I'm making the thing? Or do I ask somebody else to make the chest? How do? Out of character.
Jace will make the chest and he has the replica.
Mm-hmm.
How do we
So
put
the replica is tied to it.
So,
So
I
we can just
take,
bring the.
I take the replica with me.
Yes.
Does it time travel? I mean, ethereal plane is out of time, right? Like there's no time restriction to ethereal plane.
So you put it in that chest, and then he has another replica that can access that ethereal plane chest. Is that how it works?
Is that it?
Yeah. Basically, it's just an additional layer of security than the book being right in the place itself. Because as Jace dryly notes, it's not like the governor's office hasn't been attacked before in the
Yeah.
past,
Fair.
Birds down or something like that?
Yep.
which some of you are familiar. Some events in Sigil may have happened at some time.
Mm-hmm.
Action touch the replica to call chest.
So he can make
Okay.
like 2 replicas basically. You
So-
take one.
So I'm gonna get Nerif to be the chest keeper.
Right. So I will have the chest.
You will have the chest.
Constructed from rare materials worth at least 5,000.
Yes.
Look at us,
This
we're
is what
poor.
Mike was talking about.
Yep.
Okay. So when we have that, how does this tie into passing it down through time? It will still
Okay,
get
so-
passed down just as a tiny chest.
So I think what happens is we get the big chest because we need to put the book inside it, right? Or like the information.
Yeah.
It's like a time capsule. So when we put the thing in and close it, the chest will disappear into the ethereal plane,
And then the banana
never
tome.
to be seen again until Jace with the replica.
Gives it to Hayes,
Yes.
and we call back the big chest.
Does that work?
Well, if we're doing this, we don't even need to go through
Yeah,
sigil.
yeah. Well, yeah, we don't have to give the replica then. I mean, we don't have to do the tome. Like, we don't have to leave it anywhere if it's just gonna teleport
Just
itself.
stuff everything into that secret chest.
Stuff all of us into the secret chest. Shit.
Including
sit-
the
I would
humanoid.
sit inside the
Just
little
drop
chest.
Remember
3
your
feet
bag of
by 2
air.
feet by 2 feet.
You
You can put Rosa in there. Get in there, Rosa. You're
You
the
don't
only
need-
one that's going home.
She would suffocate if Hayes doesn't open the chest in like X minutes.
Yes.
Then Hayes will be
Okay.
like, such a thoughtful meat chest.
Yes. It's like, wow, I never
with
get to
this-
eat gnome. Wait, this was the tiny friend.
Aw.
Alas.
Yes.
Nom,
Nom, nom,
nom,
nom.
Okay. So we don't even need to pass the tome.
You just need to bury it somewhere or something.
No, it's just gonna be in the ethereal plane, right? So
No, we still need to give the no. This is a
Well,
weird.
from the previous campaigns, you know, the ethereal plane, it can be so old that dead god bodies can be floating around.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That's how it works.
Question is,
It's where the junk
so
goes.
let's say this. We take the tiny, very expensive tiny fake chest back through time. We write the book. We put the book in the chest. Do we need to put the new chest in a place where Hayes can reach it, or do we just forget about it because Jace has it now?
Or is it like a variation of the secret chest spell that doesn't work exactly like it says?
yeah. Because-
Ignore the time part.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there is also the part where you have to touch the chest and the replica to put it into the ethereal plane.
I don't know.
Yeah, you have.
That's the
one
first-
later.
The first
Oh.
line.
Or.
Oh, you have multiple
or-
replicas.
Yeah, multiple replicas.
Yeah.
Ah. Okay, then that works.
Huh? Okay, so
Yeah.
we are then, instead of just a tome, we're also delivering a tic tac.
And then the tome is inside the tic tac.
Yes. So we have
Yeah.
2 versions of it in case one
Yeah.
burns down.
Just in case the other one is not found. So, we have 2 copies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Always have a plan B, right?
Yeah. I mean, her plan B was going to be, give it to the other faction.
Plan C
It's
then.
like horrible.
So now there are 3 chests. There's
No.
one that lives in the ethereal plane,
Yeah,
and
that's
then
the
there's
one.
a small one. So the small one is the one that we're passing to Hayes.
The small one
Is
is the
it?
key.
Small
Yeah,
one is
yeah,
the
yeah.
key.
Mm.
So Hayes is getting
Right.
the tic tac, not the book, or both the book
Yes.
and the tic tac. Because we're making 2 copies now.
Mm.
Okay. And is it so that only the person that casted the spell can make the chest appear, or can anyone with the little
Replica.
Anyone
chest
with the
make
replica
the big
can.
chest? Okay.
The replica. Okay. But they don't know what's inside, so it's just a bunch of bananas.
Yep.
Very tasty bananas.
Okay.
Okay, so we have 2.
Yeah, 2
Okay,
copies.
so one has a potential to burn, one is a tic tac.
Yeah.
How big is this tic tac?
I don't think it's
The
an actual
miniature
Tic Tac. It's
replica.
just tiny sized, which
It's-
means
Yeah, it's a
smaller.
miniature replica
Yeah.
chest.
So
Okay,
it's like a little chest. It's like a tiny box.
tiny. So 1
It's like
foot
a
by 1 foot.
cigarette box.
It's not
Music
even
Right.
that. It can be a tiny jewel box that's the size of a keychain.
I
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
I like keychain. I like the idea of Hayes daintily holding something so tiny
Yeah, the
and
small
like depositing it
keychain
like here,
box.
here. I'm just a very expensive Lala Move guy. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that's the plan. Yes.
Yep. We put one in the governor's place and another one in the ethereal plane. Okay.
Yes. That's our plan. This is recorded, so we can remember it later.
Yeah.
Right. Right, Jace. Okay, after they are all clued on the plan, and Jace, Gideon is scratching his head a lot. Jace
Yeah,
is
me
not-
too.
This should work, I think. Very well. Time travel is always slightly confusing.
Verity nods.
All we can hope is we change nothing. But having all of you to help is
Not
We change nothing, but at the same time, we change everything.
no. We just like we come back to time and then Jace is just wearing a different color shirt. We're like,
He wears green now.
Oh no.
okay. So what's the next part of the plan?
That evening we prepare, we pack, we goodbye, we thank you, and we leave. We go through the portal.
Okay, so Nerif's part is in the past, right?
Yes. I sending to Hayes. When is the blue gentleman picking him up?
In let's go in like
24, 48?
he can go start looking for Hayes in 24 hours.
Yeah.
A blue-clad gentleman will pick you up from your office tomorrow.
His name is Jace.
Named Okay, let me see. Let me count words.
If you ask
One,
him what he
two,
likes, he is going to say, "I like bananas."
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so what is Hayes getting? Hayes is getting a tiny chest from the governor.
And the Drake
And-
and Drake talons.
Wait, from that is from the governor's building as well?
No. Drake Talon is
Jace is
from
giving-
yeah. Okay, so Jace is going to hold on to the Drake Talons to prove that he came from here,
Yeah.
and Verity
Okay,
says it's
so-
okay.
So the Drake Talons is the thing.
Is proof that
Yeah.
he's the correct Jace.
Yes.
The Drake
Okay.
Talons.
He is to pick up a book. If there is no book, then a tiny chest. If there is both, take both.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, so if I want to add a word and you remove a word.
So contract everything.
Make things.
Homestative is one word.
I mean, I'm thinking of like Nerif trying to think of 25 words to Hayes. That's bound to be a bit challenging.
Okay, so we want him to. Oh, just send 2 sendings.
Yeah, what a big brain.
Okay, so I can say many words now.
So many.
Sending after sending.
Sending
so
one ends to be
the
continued.
banana tome or
The banana tic tac.
The banana
The
chest. We just
chest.
call it chest. Don't call it tic tac. Just call it chest.
chest. Tic tac
Yeah.
is me laughing at myself.
And
'cause it's a
or-
tic tac.
we're calling it the banana chest.
Okay, sure. I mean, it
Yeah,
makes
banana
sense.
chest. Yeah, banana tome, banana chest.
Banana
Yeah.
bus, banana phone.
Yeah.
Banana phone.
Banana phone.
Nokia.
The
Banana
governor is
phone.
building immediately.
Actually, it's just as well Shanta's not in today's session. We'll be just so confused.
It's a lot of
Immediately.
callbacks.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, this is sending number 1. I guess I just count just in
I
case.
did
1,
what?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, sure. 5 words wasted, whatever. Boop.
So many words. Banana toe.
I can't
I
see
feel
what
funny
is
that we're
right.
using characters from Magic the Gathering to send this. Like, imagine if Jace ever canonically used the word banana. Yeah.
Evan. I mean, why not?
Why not?
Jay seriously goes, we need to get the banana tome. Why?
The
Wait,
banana chest is
I thought-
important.
I thought you were
Banana
allergic to
Tom
bananas.
was a critical element in the turning of the war against
Yes.
Raji.
I love it.
Factual
Yeah.
And
statements.
yeah, it's a factual with a straight face. It's like the banana chest is also important to keep the information intact.
And then some kid in the back of the row starts
he-
giggling
he-
like, he
like,
said banana
It's
chest.
called the banana chest. He has to sigh because he understands how ridiculous he's sounding, but he's also trying to be serious.
Yes. Here is the banana chest. Why are you laughing at bananas, man? Bananas.
A blue-clad gentleman with Drake
fruits.
talents will be picking.
You know, it's a funny thing, like, I mean, a tropical fruit is like not a thing really for haze or so.
Yes, so he might not understand what it is, but he's just gonna say the word because it's in
It's the
It's
quotation
the,
mark.
the given word. So, wait, but he was in a swamp.
I mean,
Like,
swamps may not
previous.
necessarily have bananas.
Eh,
I'm sure there are bananas in Sigil.
yeah, I'm sure.
I mean,
They are
in-
like fruits that they import from other
yeah.
planes. So.
Also, in my own head canon, what's that druid food thing?
Good berry.
Yeah, good berry to me
Good
is a
berries.
banana.
Good berries.
Ah, yes.
Makes sense.
Because it's
Good
big enough.
Berries are watermelons.
In Sigil, an exotic pisang
this, you have
goreng
6
costs
seconds.
300 gold piece.
Oh my god. It's the golden banana.
Oh.
It's so called the golden
Yeah,
banana.
pisang emas. It's very sweet
Yeah.
and very small.
Hmm.
It
and
fits
very
in your palm.
delicious.
It fits in your palm.
Was it the binging with Babish guy? He's allergic to bananas.
I'm not sure.
No, it's true. He can't eat bananas,
Ah,
which is
that is
like,
sad.
I know,
Bananas are
sad life. No
great.
banana cake, no banana
Yeah.
fritters, no banana anything. No
You
banana
haven't
pie.
tried
What's
the second.
something?
Oh, he's still typing.
Oh,
Oh, there it is.
He's agonizing over it.
I do not know why, but I see blue clad. I think of blue chat.
blue Chad.
A
I
blue
mean,
chat.
Grace
Yes.
is pretty
Blue
Chad.
Chad.
He is a pretty Chad planeswalker.
I mean, Jace is a Chad name, so you can like, hey bros, I'm here to pick you up. Not that way. Like, can I see your banana? That's not what I meant.
What will Hayes react to this though?
Well, it's haze, so I don't think
Yeah.
it will.
How will Hayes
Confused,
react?
but he will be like, okay.
Okay, face.
Okay.
This does not make any sense. I guess I will go to the office to see whether it makes sense.
Bing bong. I hear for banana.
If he actually goes there and they're there, then okay, I guess it makes sense.
If he goes
I'm
there,
not thinking this or hallucinated this sending.
there's two sendings, so it can't be a hallucination. Unless they're really bored and this is a prank.
Yes.
Hello, is your refrigerator still running?
Yes, because I think Hayes would have met Nerif when they were leaving,
Yeah.
Mhm.
because he saw you guys off. So
Yep.
All right.
okay, interesting.
What's the next
Interesting.
part of the plan?
As courtesy, I think Tina asked me to do ascending for Rosa to Sorrentina, but I don't know what she said. So something, Rosa does ascending, so I use one of my spells.
Okay, that's fair.
Does Verity want to do anything before we disappear forever? Technically, sort of.
Before
And
you lose
the
wonderful world of sending.
there's
Yes.
one thing I was planning to do, but
Those who remain do not have it.
since GM says it's not allowed, I was going to ask Nerif if he can give me the coordination of the teleportation circle, so I may give it to someone in
Verity
the
was
future to
inside.
use it.
Which teleportation circle?
The one just you know.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I will pass you the ones that we use in
Okay.
the event that you guys get a new teleporter.
Okay.
Verity was asked Alara. Wait, does Alara still have slots?
yeah.
To send one to Sayo so that he's aware of what's happening here,
Sure.
and then
Yeah. I'll just use slot. I'm using the 4th level slot.
Right.
Might as well.
change in there's a change in events or something. Communications will be difficult after and Nerif departs. That sounds like you're dying. Depart. Leaves.
No, departs. Departs is an accurate
Yeah.
statement.
Depart.
We are
Departs.
departing.
On a hazardous mission.
On 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, chapter 10.
Hey Nerif, how many locations do you know in Zendikar that you have teleport? Elysian office, Seagate, the one that is an hours away, and what else? Where else? Do you know?
I think there's one that teleports us to the
Mansion?
Yeah, to the mansion.
Okay.
And then yeah, those are the ones that I have currently. The rest, Anoan said that he would let us know when we need to use it.
Okay. So have these 3 locations down.
Can
Okay.
you let us know in the past?
I have this amount of gold in party fund.
Wow.
Ooh, better pass it on.
Do we need gold when we're heading back?
What is the currency in the before times?
I mean, it's all gonna be gold.
Yeah.
Just gold piece.
Okay.
The
Do you need
infinite.
gold?
We do need to
Value
keep
of
some of
gold
the gold
piece.
so that we can survive before we get jobs as like pencil pushers and beat cops in the before times.
Yes.
After
So-
this,
I
what we'll be doing, we'll just be getting the info and see what happens.
You
see-
pray to the gods that information does appear.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not sure how to describe what we are doing in 25 words. Okay, so
No, you just just say like I don't know, Alara, Rosa, Nerif, and Ahe will be
Yeah, I can't fit so many people in that sending. Okay, that's already
Yeah.
like more than
yes,
10.
that is
Yeah.
true.
Okay,
That's 10
just
people.
just say won't have sending anymore. So it's understood that Alara and Nerif are not gonna be
There
here.
it is. I put it in row 20.
Okay, so I say the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Verity informs that there is a change in events. Communications will be difficult after Alara and Nerif depart on a mission.
Instead of Alara, I say I.
Yeah. After me, and then
We are
return.
departing presently.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
We
Goodbye.
will never
Goodbye.
see each other again.
Yes. You can I can put like a goodbye at the end.
Why do I feel like there's the meme of the all your base belongs to us, that one?
I
What?
didn't know goodbye was a thing. I thought it was just all your
No,
base art belong to us.
There
Yes.
is a part after it different mission but different cutscene is like goodbye robot sound.
Eh?
I don't know.
I don't know.
feel that
I don't know. But I feel like something along that line. But
After
never mind.
Nerif and I depart on a mission.
Yep.
All right, Sile's response. What's going on? Is Verity safe? When, where, and how shall we meet again?
Do you have enough sending?
I have to use another level 4 spell. Okay. Why?
Do you want to construct the answer, or we can just type? It's quite easy to. Just
I,
type.
I,
Okay, yeah. Before the Merciless depart, do they know how to get back to Anowen's the mansion place, the teleportation thing?
do we even know?
That one is implied that it was a one-time invitation.
Ah, right.
They are no allowed.
Calm.
No, as
Go
in,
to cow.
no one doesn't want them coming back for whatever beef.
Yeah, they no allowed. They have been they've taken off the guest list.
The point of contact, I suppose. This is good enough, right? Unless you want to add more stuff, guys.
Yeah, sure.
Because I feel like Tia is gonna just be the point of contact between Anowen, us,
Yeah.
and everyone else. So
yeah. Tia's gonna be the
Yeah.
main point of contact for everything.
yeah.
Because
Alright.
she's also taking care of Tina.
Yep. So because Verity has the other Gina. Yeah.
Tia can send you to Verity if necessary.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly it. In a fight. Verity's on fire. Like suddenly, boop. Oh, bedtime.
Well,
Bad
assuming
time.
you can hold on for like the duration.
Yes.
It is not uncommon to see Verity on fire.
Coincidentally, like the end of the 10 minutes concentration to open the portal is when Verity just gets set on fire. Like, oh, it's a good thing I came, huh?
Well, assuming that we're in like around calm, chances are that at any given point, Verity will be on fire. We're fighting someone.
That is true. It's two things that can confirm, just like death and taxes. Verity is on fire, and somebody has traumatized Arya for the 100th time.
Oh yeah. Traumatized Arya.
Arya not having a good time here.
I can't wait to see when we go to Living Spire. That'll be fun.
Perpetually bad
Not
times,
having
Arya.
a good time.
Arya, are you okay? I've seen everything. I've seen a
And I've
lot.
seen the thing.
I don't wanna be here anymore.
Man, the things that Verity and Arya went through.
It's like we used her as a bridge from one butthole to another butthole over a sea of
Jeez.
acid.
She had to float through the air.
I feel so bad, but I mean,
We were out of options.
yes. Actually, I think Ara is so brave. She's such a brave unicorn. Gives her pets.
Yes.
Like there's
Brave
a
unicorn.
unicorn school up in heaven
There-
somewhere, or wherever
there
unicorns
is-
come from, and everybody's doing the find familiar or whatever you do to get unicorns. Find steed.
Yeah,
Fancy meat.
the
Yeah.
flying steed. Yeah.
So there's a school of unicorns who's just like, I can't wait to meet my master. Everybody's having a great time except for Arya. Like, were you guys pushed through a butthole?
But you
Any of you?
put to stand on the acidic ground, disease ground.
And everybody's like,
Lava
no, what are you
ground?
talking about? We had
Lava
a party.
ground?
Well, she's just Rudolph. Nobody believes her tall tale.
But
Oh,
every
like,
time,
holy shit.
but every
I
time
went
she
to a place
returns
with
with,
volcanoes.
but every time she returns with like blood, guts, and
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 then
wounds maybe.
every time
Yeah.
somebody farts, she gets PTSD.
I mean, she's going to be evolved soon.
Dragon
Going to
shit.
make her a Pegasus or something.
She's going to earn her wings.
Yes.
Now she's gonna fly into buttholes.
Hopefully, she will be less.
My horn stabbed into
Traumatized.
the wall and then it started bleeding.
It's like that was a very important point. Like, okay, we can't push her forwards because the horn is gonna stab into the butthole wall. So she
Yeah,
has to go
and it was
backwards.
gonna start puncturing the wall.
Because we
Yes,
realize
unicorns get born butt first. This is important.
All right, what's the next step?
I'm good.
I think we bounce.
Yeah, we
Mhm.
bounce.
This
It's
is,
that
this-
very
I think we're done
tentative,
with everything.
tentative looking at Annalyn
preparations are
like,
complete.
bitch, I trust you. This is gonna be fine. Gonna go now. Don't eat those chocolates that I put in the fridge. I'll come back and like murder you. I swear to God. Also, Jay
You're
says
saying
something.
this to Alara?
No. It's that face of like, I trust you, man.
We trust
Alara
you,
saying that to
Anoan.
who?
No, she's not saying it. She's just
She has that look
That
of, we
face,
trust you,
like-
Anoan.
like, do your thing.
So we're going. You're going before the binding runes
Yeah.
thing, right? Okay.
And always simply says, "May fate favor you."
Okay, I'm guessing we jump on the count of 3 together.
Into the portal.
Oh wait, before I go, I will hand back the necklace of fireball.
Oh yeah, do I have anything? I don't think I have anything.
Also, how much of the gold are we bringing back?
I have 104 with me.
I just imagine anyone's ready to do his thing, and people pause. Wait,
It's
give me
like-
back.
Hold up.
Okay, you know what this is? We're at the
Nerif
airport.
gives 1,000 gold and the what's it called, and the necklace of fireball to Verity.
Oh, right
You
here.
get 1,000 gold.
Nice.
Nice.
Everybody will just put a hand on your shoulder and say, "Have a safe journey, Nerif."
Also, this vial
Sass.
of ichor that I took as a sample.
Verity says maybe you might need it to find the addresses. Maybe I'm not sure how the scrying
no,
works.
it may be dangerous.
Oh,
Please bring a sample of Eldrazi's back into a time before they came out.
Yes, it is.
Maybe this is how
dangerous
they
here.
came out.
You take
okay.
this.
How many vials of it?
It's just one. I only have one.
Vial of Eldritch Ichor.
Yeah, violence.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, best of luck, everyone.
1,000 gold. All right.
I
So,
only
final
know you for a
salute.
month, and now you disappeared.
Yeah. Final
Yeah.
salute and Das vidania.
This is day 27, guys.
Yeah, a month.
Day
Wow.
27. We have been through a lot.
Wow. Okay.
Well done.
Final
Keep
salute.
track
Let's
of
go.
stuff, Barry.
That's what he
Okay,
does
okay.
best.
Out of character, did you bring your passports? Your ticket? Your neck pillow? Because you always complain without your neck pillow.
You
No, this
want
day
to come back?
28.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Day 28. Only.
Yeah. So Moment only knows you guys for a month.
This is an intense 1 month, so we
You-
cannot
A long
compare
month.
these to like normal days where we just chill.
Wait, has it
and
only
day
been a
passes.
month?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't we travel around for like weeks?
No.
It was okay. So it was supposed to be a 3-week or a month travel into the whole fire thingy volcano thing.
We don't have montage.
But
Yeah.
not only the montage, but because of the
The cult.
glass pool incident happened, it shortened the distance to 3 days.
Oh, damn. Okay,
Yeah.
right.
Well,
And
if I did the full duration, I think you all would have gone berserk.
We'll just like.
And then
Oh,
we
I
came back
thought
earlier
we
because
time
of
skipped
Canada.
that. Okay, okay.
No,
Yeah.
no,
We
yeah.
did
I mean,
not.
there was also a DM decision that if we did play every single day, everyone would go berserk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the people weren't very on that
No.
section of the
Bad
session,
train.
yeah.
Bad train.
Yeah.
Hey, but hey, it drove the point of travel back when.
Yeah.
enough
Yeah.
for the
Now
rest.
when we talk about account, we're like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's terrible. Don't go there. Even if the ticket's cheap, even Air Asia is giving you one ringgit ticket. Don't do it. It's garbage. They don't
It
even have
rains
snacks.
fire there.
Oh shit.
I'll type after we are done with stuff. Yeah. Now we're at day 28. Yeah.
Take your time. Okay. Final salute and jump through, walk through, casually saunter through.
Yes, we walk through.
All right. Saunter through.
Your message did.
And
Oh yeah.
knowing strains holding the portal as the various devices and scrolls in the room like flutter and rise in an invisible wind, straining against the portal itself as it admits the trio. And then the strain is finally too much as it snaps back, and the portal sinks upon itself with a sound like as with Sarkhan before manipulating it. The portal collapses upon itself into the form of a book, shredding the other parchments, trying to hold it in. And then the book goes poof.
Book go poof.
The book goes poof.
Fusion.
Does that mean the dragon scroll go nana?
I imagine Jace and the other planeswalker just like jaw drop, like, where did it go?
Because they
Where did it
were
go?
about to
We were
say.
supposed to.
Yeah, I can imagine all four of them were like, "Look, man, we need the thing," but it disappears. So they're like, "Look, what the fuck?"
Oh, it's gone.
And Anowin's just like grabs where it used to be, like,
You know the white cat looking for something on the bed.
I can imagine.
I can imagine a white cat looking for something on the bed.
Hang on. White cat.
Ah, this is important.
Anowan himself is still as the events process themselves. And if he were mortal, perhaps he might have a stronger reaction or even exertion from it. But he just stares into space and goes, "Oh, this is how it has remained undiscovered such a long time."
So it disappears after usage.
It
So,
teleports somewhere else.
Oh,
It's like
yeah,
the
it might-
Dragon Balls, guys.
oh wait, does that mean that it might have actually followed you guys through?
No, it just appears
Unlike
somewhere
me.
else.
It just
probably.
yeah, it just reappears somewhere else. Yeah, it's like a Dragon Ball.
It's like the Dragon Balls.
Yeah.
Oh, after use, you have to wait for how many years until it recovers again?
Or you just have to find it again.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It will
Erasure
spread
hunt.
all across the plane again or something.
Yeah.
This
Wow,
is
that
why adventurers have jobs. Get
That's the
teleported
plan.
to some donjon.
well. Guys, I need to tell Jace about this.
Yeah,
Jace
we
is-
will have to.
Jace is there.
I think he will be
You know?
here. Yeah, he will be here with
Yeah.
us. Yeah.
Yeah, because he has a bone to pick. He wanted that scroll, and then
Yeah.
it disappeared. So he's just like that white cat.
Oh,
Like,
no.
"Ooh, where?
All right. So let's reflect back in time to where Alara,
Run it back.
Nerif, Rosa, and Ahi return in time.
Oof.
To cut a long story short, okay, what do they do first, like to settle in?
Okay,
in
first
Zendikar?
thing she's gonna do. So because we went before the Eldrazi were locked out, what does it look like? Is everything on fire? Are we in pain? Are we on fire?
Okay, the best description of the Zendikar before Eldrazi lockdown is, it seems like any other world. Nothing is trying to actively kill you.
Are you sure we're in
Things
the
are
right
ordered.
place?
Huh? People are panicking? No? Yes? People have realized Eldrazi coming down?
I suppose this is before the sky fell.
This is very interesting. Where are we? Are we in Avatar? Are we? Okay, first she's gonna figure out where they are.
Okay.
I'm assuming
I'll
she
say
has a map.
I'll say it takes you quite some time to
have
orient
a map.
yourself, with the map being absolutely useless
Yeah,
now.
the map is not gonna help any at all.
Yeah.
This is the before
fact,
times.
How do Alara, Ahi, Nerif, and Rosa spend the next few years?
I guess we find step one is find civilization.
Yeah, step one, find
then-
civilization.
Estimate where or like when we are.
Yes.
Because our objective is to, when things go bad and like we need to participate. We need to get to the people who are trying to fix things and help them fix it so that we know how the methodology be.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, some things are extracted from canon. Civilization turns out to be, well, there are settlements and such around, but the majority of settlements, civilizations, as it turns out, are sky cities,
Fascinating.
powered and run by the core.
Ooh.
Okay.
And let's just say they are not benevolent angel overlords.
Right.
Sky
So
City.
they're like mean.
They're just Nazi Germany.
In fact, it is hard to say where things began exactly, but when the civilizations down below, or at least the scattered people, tried to gather an attempt to fight back, they managed to gain control of one of the sky cities when it came down to the ground for refueling and restocking.
Ah.
They did something. Something snapped and broke. And then Alara, Rosa, Nerif, and Ahi bore witness to the escape or changing and breaking of the Earth's surface as energies were unleashed and things manipulated by the core into holding their civilization in an unnatural fashion responded by breaking out.
Oh. So this is how it started.
I mean, how? So it's at the energy.
Capitalism.
Capitalism caused it.
Did it attract the attention of
I-
the
Core-
bureaucracy or?
core bound some very powerful things to run their cities. And then
Yeah,
when one
that
of the
sounds
things
what-
fell,
Sounds like what it'd be.
when one of the things fell,
Exploded and escaped.
it was like,
so,
fuck this.
so they knew about Eldrazi and they used whatever that is.
Are we interpreting that correctly?
They might knew what Eldrazi is.
That which escapes seems a far cry from the beings that you all have faced in the future.
Ah, okay.
What they look
It's
like.
not the same.
Does it look like one of the
They look
many
proper.
faced dickheads? The fucking
No, what they do look like is malleable.
Ah, malleable.
That
That's
doesn't make
something they have in common then.
Play-Doh.
The
Okay.
shock off, guys.
And malleable, as in something that looks pudgy, doughy, could like belong to anything or every family of whatever it is.
It's
and
a
think
shock
of it.
off.
It has, they escape, and the core, like the civilizations, don't give much thought to it, and the core are too busy trying to fight back against the rebellions that rise everywhere.
I see.
And
So
then,
we end up living on the surface, right? So we're not
yes,
team core.
No.
well,
Probably.
you're obviously not colored by not colored by like the core who are pale and all that.
you.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
blob
yeah.
monstrosity.
We are
Shock
very
off.
concerned.
Would you all have become some kind of freedom fighters, or will you be keeping low key?
Low key.
Probably low key, I'm
But
thinking.
yeah, low key, but probably helping people anyway, because we want to do good with the people so they trust us. But we're not going to be in any position of power or decision making.
Right? I mean, you do seem a bit odd and strange, but they accept whatever help they can. And I suppose, are you demonstrating your powers and magic, or
Modestly.
Yeah, we're try to hide it as much as possible because
Alright.
we don't want to be a big player. Because
Yes,
if they
but
know
we-
that we have powers, they're gonna be like, "Why don't you help more?" Oh, no, my friend.
Yes, I think
Imagine
what
if
we
we
will
didn't.
do is we'll do enough to be near where all the things happen, but
Yeah.
not necessarily take active part in it.
We observe,
Outskirts,
basically.
Yeah. We want to be there if something happens that needs us to step in.
Alara can play
Try not to.
the good freedom fighter person who also sort of is all about that water religion. So she heals.
fair? Well, there isn't a water religion at the time, actually.
Oh,
So she's doing some.
starts a water.
Oh, so you
Jeez.
start the water.
Well,
You
that
start the
doesn't say it's a
water.
religion. She's
You're
just
an
doing the
ocean
healing
cultist.
with with some water. Everybody's like, "What is Ai Zamzam quite good, huh?" And she's like, "Yeah, man."
Crushing wave version 1.
Oh no.
Let's go.
No.
Ocean man.
Okay. So, well, one of the prominent figures during this rebellion is, interestingly enough, a core by the name of Nahiri,
Oh,
who, I mean,
Oh, I know this lady. Out of character.
that sounds like an important name.
Indeed.
Yes,
In-
she's
in-
one of the guys.
Ew, blob.
Yeah, that is the mob that I was showing. Shock off.
Are you sure it's not Shub-Niggurath?
The Slitherer.
Shock off. Not shubs. Shock off. They use it to build their buildings.
while everyone's
They use
familiar
it to
with
build
the
their
irony
buildings.
of the
Yeah.
core enclaves, sky enclaves, and the people, not all core are privileged. In fact, some of them, for whatever reason, have been left amongst the surfacers, and some of them form the most bitter elements of rebellion. Among them, this girl called Nahiri. And as the rebellion continues and their capture of a sky fortress allows them to harness parts of its technology against their masters and escalate the rebellion efforts. Progress takes further years as the strike force goes back and left and right and forth, and well, perhaps they should have been more worried about the things that escaped.
Yes.
Needless to say, you all have been keeping low key, so the best you can do is say "I told you so" when the first of Eldrazi arises in a modified form, looking less squishy, looking less malleable, still as malleable, but now taking on certain traits of deep oceanic creatures.
It's like the thing.
Arising, bearing characteristics of other flora and fauna and so forth. And this is when the rebellion leader Nahiri realizes that she's dealing with something far more dangerous than even the sky enclaves of her own people,
Dun dun dun.
and she calls for help through powers that newly manifest in the desperation, and finds two unlikely allies in the form of a trio of planeswalkers who are only footnotes in even the memories of the likes of Noyandar. The first is a vampire. A vampire ancient even by the existence of such creatures, and seemingly born of singular purpose with a great dislike for the Eldrazi.
Whoa.
In fact, he actually calls them by the name as such, Eldrazi.
He knows.
It is not sure why he assists, but with the help of Nahiri's lithomancy to manipulate the geoforces and his own life-leeching magic, they managed to contract a third party, something older than even Sorin himself.
Oh,
It's Oaken, right?
It is something of a spiritual nature, both both energy and powerful. All that it speaks of itself is that it foresaw this necessity, and it is not with a great deal of trust that the three work together. More of this necessity as needed, as this third contributor, Ugin, does add to the mix his spirit fire, something that does not seem to be bound to the mana of Zendikar any form. And due to its spiritual nature, a special Hedron matrix manages to combine a physical form, a spiritual binding, as well as something that is antithetical to life itself, which the malleable creatures shrink against, to form a binding rune, or rather the first of many binding runes that stretch across the landscape to hold the Eldrazi in place, and bind them within Zendikar itself. And this is where Alara, Ahi, Nerif, and Rose, in their studying and health, it is not an easy task to even try to assist the trio of planeswalkers who are simply so far above their own league and consider any interference or even observation as being detrimental. The best they are able to do is observe as closely as they can without being disruptive or in the blast radius of arcane powers. I will assume that Nerif's divination plays a large role in this.
Yes.
Nerif MVP.
I'll just copy these names. And
Things must
what
be
the main
witnessed.
thing that they take away, aside from the fact that astronomical energy went into these binding runes, is, well, something perhaps lost over time or lost to even the likes of anyone. The binding runes themselves, as a whole and collective, have sentience.
Oh,
Oh,
the Hedrons have feelings.
Oh no.
It is a sentience that's able to combat the likes of the malleable Eldrazi by adapting and changing, an active deterrent and active sealing force that manages to change its configuration each time as necessary, assuming, of course, that no one started taking it apart piece by piece.
And everyone did.
yeah.
Oh.
Everyone wanted a piece of whatever that is.
And furthermore, because it has sentience, the binding runes itself would be inclined to leave this piss plot of a plane behind and seek its own existence elsewhere beyond Zendikar. It does
Fair.
not even like its own duty of binding. However, it is kept in place in Zendikar by the three planeswalkers through contact and special pressure points. And when one says pressure points, by powers wielded by the likes of this powerful trio, it is more akin to stakes driven through the body.
Yes, pressure points.
This ouch.
Put a huge giant stake through that entire rock formation.
And these stakes, these pressure points, have left a permanent mark on the landscape of Zendikar in the rise of a volcano, in the rise of an ocean trench, in the rise of an ancient tower to be grown over, in the rise of dark depths far below, so on and so forth.
Oh, so it's the point of interest.
It's all those special places.
It's all the things.
Wait, but we went to the. Oh wait, we didn't check. Never mind. Ignore that. We went to Tau Direct. We didn't check it.
And it is where these points bleed into the earth, bleed Eldrazi against the binding runes, that certain strange mythical things arise.
I see.
But the wound remains, the holes, the pressure points deep within the earth where the contact points are. And it is here where the sentience is still active, perpetually hurting.
So, okay, I'll correct that. So these aspirins that were bound in the Hedrons, are these the sentients that were kept there?
They are a manifestation of that.
Okay. So what does
It
this
is also possible to potentially directly communicate with the sentience by standing at these points of power and looking to communicate.
But they are kept here to bind the Eldrazi's unwillingly, basically.
I mean, more like you're created to do something, and then you realize, hey, I don't have to do this.
This is a shitty job.
Yeah, it's like it's a
like,
shitty
I
job.
quit.
But they don't want to, but they are forced to stay
Yeah,
here because
yeah.
Yeah. They're like, no, this is your purpose.
This is their indebted servitude.
yeah.
I created
Basically-
you.
Fulfill your purpose.
Yeah. They're just like, you stay here and just stab you into the pressure point. You're just like, okay.
The condition of Zendikar in present times, in its royals, its storms, its weather, its hostile geography, is very likely the the continued efforts of this sentience to try to maintain its job while escaping at the same time. But because its body is in pieces, it uses whatever pieces it has.
Right.
So to keep these Eldrazi's here, the royal became a thing. It's the result.
It is a strange phenomenon because, I mean, the things trying to release the Eldrazi most often are the dwellers of Zendikar. So it has beef against them, it has beef against the Eldrazi as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like both of you. Have royal.
It's sitting here like, I hate my job, but I'm trying to
Tell
help.
I don't like any of this.
Stop stabbing me! I'm trying
Let
to
me
help.
go, you stupid.
We're just like, this makes a lot of sense, I suppose. The planet doesn't want things to be living on it.
Sad. Okay.
Anything else you need to clarify before you start writing your book?
Do we know exactly what they used?
Yeah, the power, because we know that the power needed, that information has been lost in time. Can I gauge the amount of power that these three have?
Over 9,000.
I kick this man, I swear to God.
Their power is over
Okay.
9,000.
Well, the good thing is you do
Write in the book.
you do realize like they are binding runes. Like actually, what anyone has done is meticulous effort that these three have achieved by just forcing raw power.
Ah.
Oh,
So one can try to compensate for power by sheer meticulous effort and repetition and redundancies.
also they use brute force basically.
Yeah, they brute
yes.
force, but we can be smart.
There's a gentler and smarter way to do this.
We can
But it takes
use
time,
maths
is it?
and
Yeah.
science.
Yeah.
We have
Okay.
the technology.
That we do.
And the people right now, we have people.
The technology of the future.
Yeah. We could yeah.
Alternatively, they have the lost technology of the
we
past.
need to lock this Eldrazi up again so we can use them as cars. Yeah. That's the plan. Cars and
Right.
boats.
So, knowing this, how will Alara, Nerif, Rosa, and Ahi put their findings together?
Well, I guess the main thing is we need to say what happened historically because that might help the people in our time.
Yeah.
Because currently they don't, like, nobody knows what happened.
Yeah, nobody
So
remembers.
at least they know. And knowing,
Yeah.
as they say, is
It's
half the battle.
battle. Yes.
So we're gonna do a prologue with a history, a brief history of how y'all fucked up. you dumbasses. Stop.
And this was what that was done in the past. However, as Anoan has showed us, there is a better way. But at least now they know, like, oh, this is what the Hedron do.
Right. The problem, the better way is it takes a long time.
Yes. So they may
does it
have to
take?
find some kind of middle ground, or if they are
Well,
able to
You're in the
amass
past.
power.
You probably might want to start sometime soon.
Oh, can we like
Finish a project.
start the Anoan project early?
Yeah, can we start the Anoan project? Do we have to start it here
Now.
or can we start it in Sigil?
Your choice.
I feel like because we don't want to change anything currently.
I
Because
feel
if
like
we
you would.
if
you
we
would change,
help,
right? If you
no. If we put any more measures to circumvent this from happening in the now times,
It will change a lot of things.
it will change a lot
That
of
is
things
true.
because you won't be
And we
panicking
mustn't-
about it.
And we mustn't change the
Yeah.
things.
So
Yeah.
I think
So we go. Oh, if we go to Sigil, we can't come
Your
back.
save game files were deleted. Eldrazi not found.
I mean, I think we should start writing concurrently, trying to do the mathematics of it. Like, I'm sure Nerif would be better at this than Alara.
Yes, I can do the brain parts.
Yeah, he can do the brain things. She will do the writing things. And if you need any building things to happen, Ahe can help. And Rosa is smart too.
Yes, Rosa can also do a lot of the brain part, actually.
She has a shit ton of languages.
She has large brain
Yes.
relative to her.
Also,
the
she's
rest
a
of her.
scholar, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her intelligence is unusually high for a ranger.
Okay, so both of you will be on that duty. I'm just writing things down
Yeah.
while this
and
happens.
doing the
We will
planning.
fetch
Yeah.
food and drink for everyone so they don't dehydrate or die in the process.
Best boy. But the goal is to not tamper with anything as it is, but to start building devices when we're at Sigil.
Because we know that all this is gonna fall apart
Yeah.
eventually. So
Yeah.
And we cannot delay that falling apart because it will cause things currently
A
to
ripple
not.
effect.
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys will be like, oh no, things are fine. But in reality, it's
Yes.
not.
yes.
So definitely in Sigil, we'll be doing some stuff. We'll probably take jobs in I don't know, mercy killers, harmonians, whatever works, whatever gives the monies to their survives.
Yeah, we
Catching.
are capable individuals. We'll be able to find our way.
Rat catching.
Rat catching.
Yes, the capture and subjugation of rats.
At the same time, I think we will sort of entrust people to continue the work for us if we ever disappear back into current timeline, because every day
Isn't that aren't you only trying that after we finish the book?
Yep. But this is talking after we finish the book, because if we need to continue working,
It'll be many years
Yeah.
would be good
We'll
to
be
have
old.
people
to continue with the construction.
Yeah.
Well, Ahi does pop the question to Alara at some point.
Aw.
Eventually.
Everyone settles down and starts family.
Yeah.
But there is still the job that needs
The
to be
job
done.
needs to happen. It's like the children exist for this. This is your job forever. You are
Curse our
you are
blood.
the trustees of the banana tome and the banana machines.
Yes, we call them the banana machines.
Bananites. They will be called the bananites.
Oh no.
Oh jeez, Rick.
Nano machine, son.
Well, let's just say the Ziotisex or the chaotic cult in Sigil faction would regard you as brothers in open arms based on
Yeah.
the arguments of your machine.
Excellent. Perfect.
The Harmonium are perpetually suspicious of what you're doing and checking you for all the time when they can to see if anything illegal is going on.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing? Oh, we're just behold the
Mercy
banana
Killer-
diagram.
The Mercy Killers mark you down as hopeless cases.
10 out of 10. The new the new runes and stuff is gonna be shaped like a banana. It's
Banana.
just giant floating bananas everywhere.
They'll be like, what the heck are these guys
It
doing?
needs
The
to
order of
look
fraternity
ridiculous
or the
enough that it
governors.
doesn't draw attention.
Yes.
The Order of Fraternity, which are the governors, appreciate your single-minded dedication to a single focused task, but try to consistently steer you towards more productive purposes.
Bananas are productive.
Yes. Occasionally we'll be like, yes, we're doing something good and important for the people
good
in
of the-
Sigil, but in actual fact, it's just
Well, the gods
ruse.
man approach you and start asking if you're interested in any merchandising opportunities.
No, we
there.
came up with our own banana stickers. We also have potassium tablets, which is really good for your health.
yeah. We need to be funding this
You're
somehow.
industrious enough that they're taken an interest, although they don't understand the direction. The sensates occasionally ask if they can share in the banana. Whatever it is.
Oh no.
You can
Ah,
you
the
can have the
sensates, my people.
Some of them do provide free labor for a while before the sensation gets boring and they move on. Well, strangely enough, you get visited at some point by the Dustman.
Oh,
Oh.
is my friend Zoltan?
Yes, the Zoltan.
Doth
A
he
much
appear?
younger version of Zoltan does greet you.
I shake his hand.
Zoltan?
I shake
The
his hand.
zoo. The
Yes.
Zootan.
Zoltan in his younger form?
So he's a Zol
Nerif
5.
speaks in riddles to him.
He
Because
he
Nerif knows
looks
his
like a
future.
younger man, but he still has old-looking eyes.
Is he
and
still like
he's not-
spaced out?
Nerif asks if he remembers us.
Slightly distant, not quite
Do you
there.
remember us?
Perhaps I shall.
Hmm.
He does
Why
seem
not?
he spends some time around you all, asking questions about the work or just observing quietly and leaves the way he came.
Which is
Yeah.
just suddenly he's not there anymore, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
So he
That's
walks
how he-
out the door after a
Okay.
while. But
Ah,
slowly.
okay.
Oh,
I was
oh,
hoping
he's
he
not as
Batman's
quiet.
away.
Oh, you guys get to meet young Zoltan. That's so cool.
Yes.
Zoan.
Which
Zone
other
5.
sections have I not covered yet?
The Doom.
The Doom guy.
Doom Guard!
Well, the Harmonium do
Facto
not
penta.
like you at all for the suspicion,
Obviously.
but Doomguards coming in to smash your things or such is still decidedly vandalism.
Ah, yeah.
So the Harmonium are torn between some sort of duty to protect strange people and some desire on the side of their own that maybe if some stuff disappeared, it would be more convenient and prettier, and they would like to put a building block there. So yeah, there's a strange back and forth going on.
Okay,
Doom
when
Guard.
when everything
Oh
has...
yeah, there's the Cabal, right? The Bleakers.
Yeah, the
Bleakers.
Bleakers.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah!
The Bleakers tell you your efforts are pointless and the world will go to doom anyway.
Yes.
Of
That
course.
is what Bleakers do, yes.
I'm going to, after
not helping.
everything... Well, not even after everything is said and done. While the book is being written and things are being worked on and etc., I'm gonna write a note that goes towards the Harmonium.
Hmm.
And it's addressed directly to Aram. And it contains the coin.
Do we know how much in the past we traveled?
That's a good question.
Ask Zoltan.
You get tired of calculating years after a while.
Oh, that's
Okay.
true also.
It's like, how many years has it been? I don't know.
No,
But-
as in like
how
far we've
far,
traveled
yeah.
back. Like what year is
Do
it
we know the
relative
date?
to current
You
year?
traveled back in time in Zendikar. Like they weren't
Oh.
good at keeping history to begin with.
Okay, better
Yeah,
question.
but we can tell
As
the
soon
time
as
difference
we
in Sigil,
arrive
right?
in Sigil,
Or
how
does
long-
time pass differently in different places?
Let's just say I'm not going to put a number to it, but at least the factions are the same ones, you know.
okay.
Right, okay, so it's not
Okay,
too
I mean,
bad.
I mean, the
And we
fact
know
that
that Zoltan
Zoltan is alive.
Yes.
is alive, but at the same
Well,
time,
it's
Zoltan
over.
lives forever, so that might not
Yeah,
be the
yeah,
best.
He's a
gauge.
That's
dust
true.
Queen
man.
of England.
Yes. Yes. It
He's-
might not
he's
be
a-
the best gauge of time.
But at least you know he's young, so that's quite a
That's
ways away.
quite
You know.
a long time ago. Anyway,
Yeah,
so I
quite
read
a
the
long
note.
time ago.
It's addressed
Zoltan
to
became our
Aram.
anchor.
Yeah, it's addressed to Aram, whatever that is, and he will be in Harmonium eventually. But it's to give this to Verity.
Give what?
Give the coin to
sigil
Verity.
key. Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Circuit
right.
complete.
Gotcha.
By then,
gotcha.
wait. So, this is after the book is complete. Then Alara will send the coin to Verity. Is it?
Alara will send the coin to Aram.
Okay.
Aram Kirkstan.
Right.
Kyrgyzstan.
After the book is complete, but before the banana stuff is complete, right?
Yeah.
By then, Alara is quite a senior citizen, which gives her some leeway in that the harmonium does not like this one bit, but it's clearly a crazy cat lady except bananas.
Bananas.
It's the banana lady everyone knows about.
Oh no.
Yes.
Sometimes I talk about weaponizing bananas because potassium is explosive, and then I go, nah, that's stupid. And then I eat a banana.
Well, Aram, instead of passing the coin, Aram does pop by to ask politely, in very polite harmonium terms, how you came by this.
I tell him that a friend gave it to me.
The
A very good
bananas.
friend. The bananas.
Now, shortly after that, he returns to the harmonium headquarters to chat with a very young Verity whether he knows this crazy banana lady.
Verity will be very confused.
Like, what?
Oh yeah, that time Verity is still a baby. That's before he went away to Acheron. Like he's a baby.
Fresh face, white-eyed.
Yes. He'll be like, what? A coin? I don't
Tries
know.
to eat it.
No, he'll be like, I have to say thank you to the lady.
And
All
then
right.
dude's like, nope,
Aram
you're
says,
not going
"Nope,
down
she's
that
crazy."
side of town. It's not safe.
You're gonna be a harmonium. You don't have time for
Take your-
bananagrams.
Fertilize the banana plants with your bones.
Well, Aram doesn't mind Verity going off to check because as far as he's concerned, banana lady seems harmless.
Ah,
Despite all the attempts by the harmonium to like pin something down to them.
they're doing something, man, I swear.
You see a very small boy Verity skips along and comes to find you, Alara.
And Alara is a senior citizen.
He knocks on the door.
I give you some
Bananas.
chucho. No, what is it? No.
Banana
Chocodo.
fritters.
Chocodox.
Oh no.
And Ray said, oh, why would you give me a coin, lady? Oh yes, what's your name? I'm Verity.
Nice to meet you, Verity. Yeah.
Thank you for the coin. It's very beautiful.
Hang on. I'm gonna
Lara's
see.
like, you're gonna need this when you grow up.
This is
Very good
very
care of it.
important.
Oh, are you a prophet?
No. Hang on. Let me go through
Oh.
my spells.
Oh no.
No, but we do have one of those. Wait, let me get it.
Brings out a crumpet. Did you say crumpet?
Modify
Sorry.
memory. Let's go.
I'm trying to
Mother
go.
always asks me to address people with their name.
What is modify memory? Where it? I don't.
Should be a 5th level. Wait, is it? Oh,
I think it's like 8th level or something big
I
like
don't-
that.
Is it that
It's
far?
very big. It's very big.
Okay, let me check.
Let
It's
me
a
check.
huge
I'm
spell.
checking. It's 5th level.
Oh,
I just don't
Oh.
have it in my thing.
What is
As
that?
in, I don't have it in the roll 20. I'm going to modify baby Verity's
What?
memory that he doesn't remember me, and the coin was given to by Aram. Full stop.
After the
Oh,
conversation, right?
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I think I know why, because this is a bard and wizard spell. You might not have it.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I'm gonna make
Ask Nerif
Nerif.
to come. Get the Nerif.
I'm
Get
gonna
the
get Nerif to modify memory.
the
And
situation
Verity
is
leave.
explained, and Nerif will do as instructed.
To close
Yeah.
the loop. So you get your key back.
Yay.
Right.
And then somehow Verity doesn't mention about the old lady anymore, so Aram.
Right, so what has been
You were
passed to
never
Verity?
here.
What was passed to Verity?
Just his coin.
the silver coin.
His
His
sigil
key.
key.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
Key
the
that
sigil key.
Alara used to
Yeah.
bring us back here.
And when does Nerif do his part?
After
When Verity walks over and to
After
thank
the conversation with Alara.
to thank Alara for the coin and asks, "Are you a prophet?" And Lara's like,
point,
"No,
Verity-
but we do have one of those. Wait here for a
have one
moment."
of those, I bring out crumpets and Nerif, and then I explain. The coin is sigil key. Eventually, it was given to you, and then Nerif will explain. It was given to you by Aram. You're here just for the chikodots, which is really tasty.
Have some bananas.
It's high
And
in
then
potassium.
this is why later on in the story when
We were
the
talking
party
about
asks
secret
for a
secret word.
phrase, Verity's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, what about bananas?"
Bananas.
Exactly. It's come full circle. That's how we do. That's how we do.
Five head.
It was Alara that was giving this idea.
We gave ourselves the idea.
Exactly.
Mind blown.
This is some Inception, mind, time traveling bullshit.
Yes.
Bananas. And
Bananas.
before Verity leaves, baby Verity, Smallity, she goes, just remember that you need a lot of potassium to grow up big and strong.
And Verity will bows very like politely, like a small boy that he is. He's like, okay, thank you, lady, for the banana fritters. Bows back.
Wave.
I have,
Wave
Alright.
goodbye.
now I
And
want.
then our job is done.
Because I'm going to say, by the time Verity meets Hayes and grows up to a mature state, I don't think Alara and Lot are going to be on the mortal coil.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, she's human
That was
age,
part
man.
of the plan.
Yeah. But the project goes on.
As the project goes on, like Gaudi's Cathedral in Barcelona,
It's just a banana skyscraper. I mean,
I think Bertie would be aware of this project though, because all the Harmony will be like, "What is this crazy
Yes.
project
Keep
has
an
been
eye
going on
on them."
for decades?" Wait, when would you guys build this thing though? Would you be in the slums? Because if you're in the slums where the
but
chaos
here's the thing,
stacks
you
are,
have money.
yeah.
Alara is
In
very
fact,
good
because
at capitalism.
of reverse inflation, your money is worth a lot more. And so, the fact
Nice.
that you can pay your rent means people don't ask questions, and the Harmonium can't find that you skipped any rent.
We also eventually get our own gang of adventurers to make us more money. Alara is very good at capitalism.
Yes.
She opens a
Alara.
Chocodo restaurant.
Right. Eventually, the time aligns. Well, Nerif's descendants managed to contact Hayes, and through a lot of complications, things managed to go down to the present. And this is where we'll end for tonight.
Okay.
Nice.
Did it
That was cool.
We did a thing.
We did a thing, guys.
We did the thing,
We did a
guys.
thing
We
and
did the
closed
thing.
loops.
Huge, actually huge.
Huge big brain times.
So
Banana
good.
times.
Banana is important. So important. I
Eat
like
If
your
you've done
bananas.
your work in Zendikar instead of Sigil, there'll be like a banana god at this
that would have gone against everything that they were talking about because they're like, okay, we're leaving this
You
place.
plan.
The merfolk will have three gods like Kosi.
The banana one.
Yeah, with bananas on their head.
Oh, wait, hang on. What was the name? Kosi?
Kozilek, Ulamog. Oh, I mean like the their short
Ula,
name.
Yeah,
Emilia, they'll have
Emmy.
bananas featuring on them.
Cassie.
The
Yeah.
fourth one.
The fourth one.
Everyone's like, wait, Was that fourth statue always there? Huh.
Rubs eyes.
Why
It's just
does
a
it,
banana.
why
Shakes
does it
head, shakes head.
why does it shake so curvy?
All right, thanks for playing tonight. guys.
Thank you
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
DMing
thanks for the
yourself.
session.
Well done.
Yeah.
Oh no, not the banana dance.
it.
Thanks for dealing with our shenanigans.
Next, well, this one is where I needed you all to think a bit because otherwise I don't really want to narrate things myself without player input for this.
I think it was really good that we found out the origins of things. That's really cool.
Well,
And now
you just need to
knowledge
think
is
of next
king.
section how you brief the others, or we can do a TLDR on the briefing.
Well, now they cannot complain about the history.
No, we got the history right
Yeah.
here. Your
We did
people.
the history.
messed up.
We went and lived the history so you guys could read it. Tush.
And it doesn't matter what language you write because I can read all.
Well,
Yes.
but also because you've been doing the banana project for aeons, you actually have a substitute thing if you need to bring it in. But well, the substitute can either be used in Zendikar or it can be used in another blade.
Substitute? What do you mean?
The
Because the banana.
machine.
Well, your
Yeah.
binding runes, you have created a second set of them.
Ah,
Nice.
right.
Yeah, so you can bring it to your broken planet to like
Yeah,
bind that,
yeah.
or we can bring
Bring
it
it
here.
here.
Here. Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
think
if we can do it for this, but it took time though because
Yeah,
remember
it took it
Ark
for
is going to
eons.
collapse in 27 years or something.
I
Mhm.
don't remember, but it's
I remember
a
that
long time.
about 2 decades. 2 decades.
Think about
Yeah.
it and do discuss, and thanks for playing.
All
Thank
right,
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
Oh, wait, Mike.